Hi boys and girls, it's time for Art Time with Mrs. Kine, and today we are going to be making line monsters. So go ahead and get all your supplies ready. I'm going to be using crayons today. I'm also going to be using a marker so that you can see my work. You don't have to use a marker, you can use a pencil. Go ahead and get all your stuff ready and let's start. We're going to begin today by warming up our fingers. So we need to get our fingers warmed up. Let's rub them together. Rub your hands together. Squeeze and open your hands. Squeeze and open. Gently roll your wrists and gently roll them the other way. It's always important to get our fingers all warmed up and ready for art. Today we're going to be starting with a large rainbow line. A rainbow line is a big long line that has a bend in the middle, and I like for us to practice with our finger. So I want you to practice making a big rainbow line on your paper. I'm going to practice doing that several times, a big rainbow line. And when I'm ready, I'm going to get my marker. You can keep practicing. You can pause the video if you need to practice. But I'm going to make a big rainbow line on my paper. That is the shape of my monster. So now I would like to practice making a straight line. So I'm going to make a straight line across the bottom. I'm going to practice that several times. And I'm going to make my straight line across the bottom of my paper. I want my monster to have some eyes, so I'm going to practice making circles. Circle is just a curvy line. I always say it's a curvy line that comes back around and shakes its own hand. We start here and we curve back around and the circle shakes its hand again. And this is a line that goes back this way. And we have two circles, and notice my circles are different shapes. That is okay. I'm going to make some more straight lines. I'm going to give my monster a mouth. I'm going to do a straight line here. I'm going to do a straight line across, a straight line down, and I'm going to make these two lines meet. You don't have to draw your monster this way. Your monster can look different. This is how I would like to draw my monster. Now I'm going to practice making a zigzag line. I want my monster to have some zigzag teeth. You don't have to have that, but I'm going to practice those zigzag lines. Then I'm going to make zigzag this way and zigzag that way. I also want to do another circle line here in the middle. I want to give my monster some more. I want to give him a pupil in his eye. So now I'm going to practice some other lines, and I'm going to practice doing a wavy line across the bottom. You can do this anywhere on your paper. It doesn't have to be where I'm putting it, but I've practiced a few times with my finger. Now I'm making a wavy line. And now I would like to practice a loopy line. I'm going to do that again. Practice that loopy line one more time. So I'm going to put my pen down. I'm going to make a loopy line across my paper. And look, I went outside the lines, and that's okay. So now I'd like to practice another zigzag line. I'm going to practice here and make a zigzag line. So I'm going to do that right now. And there's my zigzag line. Another line I'd like to practice is a broken line. Now, broken line is not where we don't hit our paper hard, but we make dashes across our paper, and it looks like this. This is our broken line. We're going to make a line like that. And I'm going to practice my straight line again. I think I'd like to put a straight line here. So I'm going to do another straight line this way and straight line this way. I picked up my pen because I wanted the straight line to go around his mouth. I think I'm going to just put in some more lines that I've already practiced and put these on my paper now. I'm going to make another curly line. You can make your curly line go in a different direction if you want. You can make it go in this direction. You can make more straight lines. Fill up your paper with lines. You just go ahead and put them wherever you want to. Go ahead and do that right now. And I'm going to do that too. And I'm going to put this here. And when you get all the lines that you want to on your paper, when you get as many as you want, why don't you go ahead and add some color? And I'm going to add color to my monster now. I'm going to give my monster some blue eyes, and then I'm going to fill in all these different areas with different colors. And you go ahead and do the same on your paper. You don't have to use the same colors I'm using. You can use different colors. Go ahead and fill in all the colors for your line monster. And you take your time. You don't have to rush. I'm just going to do a few, and then I'm going to stop for today. You don't have to do it like I'm doing it. You can do it however you want because it's your line monster. You can make it look however you want it to. I'm just going to go ahead and fill some of this in and do it this way, and we're going to finish this up. So you go ahead and add all the color that you want to add to your line monster, and it's going to look great. So don't forget to sign your work. I'm going to sign mine right down here. I'm going to write Mrs. Kine. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed our line monsters. I'll see you next time.